What up, everyone? Indeed. It is the Reb. I'm back. I'm here. Hi. How we doing, everyone? I'm back. Took my break for the COVID and whatnot. Wasn't really a big deal for me. Had a minor head cold. I mean, I'm still kind of a little gunk in me, but you know, we rolled on, don't we? Gots to put in the hours. Gots to put in the hours. I got people that want to watch me, and I want to entertain. So I figured, why not kick off with some Valhalla? How have we all been? How's your weekends been? How's your Monday going? Let me know. I want to know. We're going to, of course, jump in. I don't know if we missed anything, because the last time we played, I was having problems. Screw all that, Rev. We've been missing you. Well, it's good to hear that people have been missing me, because believe me, I'm more mental about real life and shit right now, so it's kind of nice to know I got people looking out for me. Because real life sucks, the internet's better. A couple of good songs to kick us off. Mute this song here. Over, and then we will get. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix one thing. View docs. I need docs. I need my scene transition. I need to change that stinger to the fade. That's better. That's better. Alright, I can turn scene transitions back off because I got my fade back. I was messing with transitions. I don't have one, so I'm worried about the Reb. Well, again, it's much appreciated. Like I said, I don't know if we've lost any progress because I didn't post it or anything, because last time I was having my OBS problems, which were really internet problems compounded by I don't know. I was trying to output too much, and when my internet went to shit, OBS was like, no, I can't do it, man. I'm just gonna freeze. Thankfully, it's not really my computer problem. We narrowed that down. I do need to tweak it a little bit. I need to redo that thermal paste, but computers staying well within temperatures. Yeah, well within temperatures. So we now need to remember what we're doing. Agitated by his father's death, Tryggvir, his desire for suicide, Flipper with the 95 biddies, Flippy with the biddies. Flipper, you do so much for those frickin' biddies. I really appreciate it, dude. I also saw that you're obviously trying to work your way up the biddy chart here. Where are you on that old biddy chart? Oh, you're number 4. Okay, I was looking way too far. Wow, Flipper, you're number 4 in the biddies. Pretties? He is number 4. Hey, not too long, and he'll take over number 3. It's gonna be a bit until he gets number 2 and number 1, you know. But number 4, hell yeah. Can I minimize that again? All right, cool. Tryggvir's desire for suicide. Vili disappears into the night. Eivor sets out to find him. Search for Vili inside Odin's mine hideout. Oh, a hot bit. I also really need to get a new controller. Sounds bad. No, I haven't, but my buttons are sticky. I literally don't remember, like, any of this. Like, is this where it froze last time? Is this where it started out? I don't remember, man. We got some dead people. I'm just gonna loot some stuff. I legit don't know what we're doing here. I don't think you have to worry. I don't think he's gonna catch up that quickly. Three down. Okay, you're hunting. You know something's wrong. Something's amiss. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Also, it seems like there's been an update to the game. Oh. Oh. Oh, he thinks he knows something. Oh, hello. I don't have any new emotes. Do I have new emotes on your channel, or I don't have any new emotes. I need new emotes. I need to get my emotes redone badly.
What? Just the Aga, man. Oh!
How do you like my axe?
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It is done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so
True.
have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Follow me? I need a lot of things. Can't really afford to pay an artist right now, unfortunately. Ow, he hit me in the head. If you see the axe, you will not see the axe anymore. That one wasn't very headstrong. Do you want one? Well, I'll take you. Yeah, just stand there and let me take you out. That works for me. Can you finish this? Ow! Anybody else? I mean, you're not wrong to walk backwards, but at the same time, sir. Is there a key over there? Maybe I got it. You seem very focused on something. He's just gonna keep walking backwards. Oh, good one, but it was your last one. You got me. He already, it's like he's taking the hard way. Yeet! What's everyone up to? 'Tis Monday.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Archstick.
You a bad guy? And you're not wearing clothes, okay. I missed? Nice shot. Oh, you missed there, though. You're just some extra XP. Need food? Don't need your food. Alright. Minnie has the zoomies. Chat, she's going crazy. Who sees me? Who did the what? I think it's too late anyway. We're making our escape. I don't really remember any of this, chat, so I'm gonna have to catch up with the story. Of course, she's got the zoomies. I'm sure you've been away at work and haven't been home for too long. Maybe just making dinner and whatnot.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Of course it quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
To anyone who doesn't know, Minnie is my puppy. I don't want anyone thinking I'm in trouble.
Were you glad to hear?
Oh, no. We here in the Rebel Tech family know
I did wonder
who
what
the Queen
trouble
Minnie
you'd been up
is. The
But I
wonderful
smiled at
little
hearing your name.
puppy
And I
who
wondered
rules the
if you'd taken
household.
after your father, if you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
He got big pupper.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed.
It's
I am
excuse.
not my father. I
Evening, sir. How you doing? How you doing?
Do you think
She
Sylvia
acts as
would
if she
be
rules the
bound
outside
to a
world
stable,
also.
no matter
Small puppy
how
syndrome right
glorious
there.
it may be?
Tiny puppy. Not afraid of anything. Come get me. Come get me.
Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Billy. What about Trygvi?
I want to
Me,
go
your
home.
clan.
I am sorry, Scusa. You still got what,
course.
another hour?
I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you, and that will not change unless you push it all away.
You speak the truth. I
Stuck at work
understand.
because Revit is so slow at saving. You're 6 minutes
These
over.
are
Oh,
stinky.
so you're supposed to be going home.
A chicken draugur. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem impossible.
Those that
Bastards
do
indeed.
are warriors
Bastards.
infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been good. Fun,
Do you ever wonder what might have
What
happened?
the hell,
if
Twitch?
we had not
You're
been
usually pretty good on that these
by the North
days.
Sea so early in our lives. What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory.
Maybe I guess it's if you've put like multiples in. I don't know. I've only put like a handful in.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seems you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Depends on the streamer. Depends on how Twitch is feeling. Bro just asked to do me, basically. That's the kind of brotherly love that Vikings have.
Like this?
I cannot say
Like
how
this.
I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy.
Racist against the white Mexicans!
Billy, you know that this was a momentary heat. Just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail. Just this once. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
Hit it and quit it.
Billy, go on already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Dang. It must have been worth it. He must have been hung by a I can't talk. He must have been hung like a Norseman. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the world. It's not called map. Looking for the world. I think that's in the mine. I don't really want to go back in the mine. Those white Hawaiian rolls are delicious. My regards to your people. Oh me, oh my. Should put my skill points in. That way we can be even stronger. How do I get down? Alright, that's pretty easy. I don't need my horse, I'll just run. Some, like, sort of unnecessary parkour.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Hemminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
That's how I played The Witcher 3. Horse? Nah, I'll run.
Eivor, we meet
Brothers, sisters, kin and clan. It is time.
Time? Time. Okay, we'll talk to him.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
Then fall off a cliff and die. Thankfully, that doesn't happen too often here. I also don't remember what funeral gift I have, but I do vaguely remember what I was doing last time when the stream froze. So, thanks, game, for skipping us forward and not saying what it is, right? Parkour!
I have it here.
It's like, I do have a gift, right? I did get one.
A shield bearing the sign of the web of weird. Woven into this shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Kind of stern, a little sketchy.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger-san.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire.
Character Witcher doesn't know how to parkour.
Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things.
Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. When they are ready, we will meet you again.
Remember, I had to choose between those two. It's the best Viking rep ever! Welcome in, Wonder. Welcome, welcome in. Yeah, best to get off those stairs. They were kind of on fire there.
Give him a fine farewell.
Eat nom noms. What you have?
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Very nonchalant there. What is going on? Why is everyone just like freaking out now? Why are there so many people to talk to?
I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
This man don't care about stairs on fire. But he also didn't look at explosions. Damn, he's badass.
Ah, a thirsty foe. Sink it faster than me. You are the winner.
I'm not getting in drinking contests. Not the best time.
Is it the silver or the courage you're lacking?
Shut the fuck up.
Halfdan, it is good to see you.
Aye. If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. And I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skål.
Unrealistic weather conditions in this game. Before Abu Dhabi last year, we looked it up, and it rained 3 days a year. It's supposed to rain in the race. Drive home time. Bye! Bye, Scusa. I should hopefully be live when you get home. Knock on wood.
Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
I think she's always drunk.
No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
Fried chicken.
Will your god warrior survive these flames?
It will. And should Hemminger Jarl so desire, our god will be ready to accept him into the kingdom of heaven.
Solum modo in paradisum.
It's a choice he makes of his own. You are literally like buried in snow.
I hardly recognized you outside your cave.
I regret not seeing my great Jarl again.
You have done him a kindness by being here. Now do him one more. Have another drink. Or 10.
I'm the host with the most.
Sint Piorum ambulare in atris domus Deum Christus.
Now we must return to Sunniva. Parkour. Right, how do I get in? To the front door. Oink, 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 oink. Piggies! Hi, horse. I didn't call you, but hi, horse. What is going on? Well, that was a person throwing up.
Oh, my magic was gonna work.
Aimlessly rambling. You want a drinking contest? Everyone's just in complete disarray right now.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have.
You want to look at me when I'm
None
talking to you?
drink so well and so deeply as Clan Hemmingerson.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
True.
While Mani rides through the sky, there's more celebrating to be done.
Oh. I mean, true, but I guess to progress the story, I should be like, alright, let's do this. So I already know who I'm going to choose, pretty much. I'm going to choose the one guy, not the old guy. I'm going to choose his son. Because I know he can do it. And I'm not taking it myself.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
I see, you just moved to the other door. I see how it is.
They have. None drink so well and so deeply as Clan Hemmingerson.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The old thing will begin shortly.
Bring him in. Come on. Come on. We got a successor to put in place.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Hjalmar.
You stand side by side, really, and one of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Not taking him like that. We did the nasty, but...
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Damn straight you will, boy.
Good.
You got this.
Now let them know our stink.
Only question is, what's the old guy gonna do?
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
Damn straight, really.
You've already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, little Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There is no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Accept?
It's like, dude, don't even give me an option. Come on.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us oft. Our stick.
I'm sure I will.
Well, thank you. Bye, I'm out of here.
Ég man þegar hann kom hérna með heri sér. Fullóður. Hann myndi hafa 4-10 manna í eitt festa með sér. Getur sem vargar.
Men want to know about this.
Svo erum við alltaf svangir.
It is time I return to the settlement.
Það geti mat úr munnum okkur. Nei, reyndar búa við nú höllinar. Við sláturhaug, bíhendarnar.
Thank you for all you have done, Eivor. In my mind, this version of my life, one as a Jarl, was clouded with fear of disappointment, of shackles. But seeing you as a leader in your own right inspires me to do the same. Farewell, old friend.
It's not farewell. So I'll see you later, bud. Now I'm gonna use my magic powers. Where's my home? Home's down here. Way down here. Way down here. There we go. I disappear. Tired. Not really physically, just mentally, just tired. It's Tuesday. So. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and my Saturday shift. Woo, frickin' who. At some point, I should probably develop this place a little more, but you know.
Now, this one begins a long time ago.
Where's my crazy brother?
Good day.
I bring fair tidings, Runry. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He is their Jarl now, and he has pledged to aid us in times of need.
Isn't that like the whole map? Like what else do I have? Hi, can I talk to you?
Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He is quite agitated.
Of course he's
Something
agitated.
happened.
You will want to speak to him yourself.
Here we go, chat. What do you want, one-handed brother who's gone mentally crazy?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more, on my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Why do I technically have to talk? Doesn't he have to talk to Randvi? Randvi's technically his wife. Yo, like, we hooked up one time, and then my crazy brother came back, and I haven't touched you since. Like, he's here. Like, we can't do that stuff.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Like, we done did all the things. Oh, well, there's this, I guess. Is that what it means?
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father, and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
Well, we've done all the things. I guess we're going back to Norway? It's kind of my only option.
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Pretty sure Sigurd wants to die. Also, it's power level 280, and I'm not even close, but fuck it.
Hey there! How are you?
Well, it definitely wasn't Chewie talking to me. Maybe it was me talking to Chewie. That's what it was.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of mystery, wonder.
We ready for this?
Sigurd.
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
Lead the way, Sigurd.
To Norway, then.
Good, good. Lead on.
Stuff's about to get interesting, chat. I have a feeling.
strange. Little has changed, but it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
And it's bloody cold. Colder than I remember.
You've gotten used to the warmer climate. Took us a while, chap, but we're back home.
Hold on, good Scott.
This is Harald's Fairhair's kingdom now. Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it, to think it even.
And our father is fooled, the poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth.
This is about to get real interesting, chat.
We'll pick up from there.
Alrekstad. It thrives. In spite of our father, no doubt.
Are you sure of this?
I will say what needs to be said.
You fear his rebuke?
Oh no. I crave it. It may be the old hound has lost his bark.
But maybe you will light a fire beneath him. Inspire him with tales of our glory.
If I do, I'll stoke that flame until it burns.
What are you doing?
Make for the dock.
What was it Randi said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
We'll search the mead halls.
I remember one nearby. A sad hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
Come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
Rats don't appreciate gifts. They sniff and lick without care.
You are chipper, brother. What do you see?
That poor soaker, he never leaves.
From sunup to sundown, he just sits there, staring into his horn.
Once, just once, I'd have him take a bath.
He was a king once, that one. You'd never know by the way he sulks.
Hvað vildi ég gera að fá sálfurinn? Má vera Dan bíll?
Must be inside.
Hvað tegir?
Yep.
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd?
My son, Eivor, by Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr, What happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast.
I've already had a
Our journey
toast.
must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. Only to look upon the rackets of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
I heard rumors that England was infested with kings already. I thought maybe you would return here to...
I've cast aside all dreams of kingship, father. A much greater end lies in wait for me. I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it? My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
King of the crown. What has become of you?
It was your right to pledge your crown to another. And I know you did what you thought best for the safety of our clan.
As Harald's forces advanced, I knew we did not have the strength to oppose him. We were too disorganized, too weak. With the sun ever absent, always off raiding in some far-flung land, never concerned with the duties of kingship. What choice did I have but to pledge my allegiance to him? A man with ambition and an army to match it.
Absent? I acted only as the son of a king must. To earn you riches, to bring you glory, to praise your name.
The people of Constantinople had no use for my name, Sigurd. I needed you here.
Listen to this weeping old goat.
You should have told us of your plan to bend the knee to Harald.
And spared me the shame of seeing my father debase himself like a gutted pig.
You are right. I owed you the truth, and for that I am sorry. But I will not apologize for what I did.
Then I have nothing left to say to you.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But 1 year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth, because you were too afraid to risk it.
And that's all he has to say about that.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He's my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man. Serve your king with honor.
So we're just gonna take over Norway now?
This sad business is finished. And good riddance. And now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
What does he have to show us, chat? Think he has anything good?
ástfangin af saxlensku fiskistofu svo berg. Kemur með að kenna kenningar Kristi og...
Still dwelling on your father?
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions, wondering at them, how present they are, like memories of yesterday.
Describe them for me, your visions.
My earliest was of a large door embedded in ice, far north of Herdevik. The saga stone embedded at the top of its arch. As the visions grew stronger, the door opened, revealing many things. The live tree Yggdrasil, the golden fields of Valhalla, and the faces of our gods, all of whom called me friend, brother, warrior. I felt at home among them, warmed by their love.
You should know, you are not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the world tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of great betrayal. What form it takes, I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oath, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
I'm not necessarily going to betray my brother. My brother is going to betray me. Kind of already has been. Oh, you guys turned the ship around apparently?
To the waves! The daughters of Aegir bless our passage.
Yes. I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King, Alfred. How far have you pushed him? Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army will be chasing him across Wessex now. With luck, we'll push Alfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
We've gained so much in England. We stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful feud.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
Yet, with every snap of the flame, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
If you can find the good in that, fine. She was as mad as the ocean is wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom. Their Jesus was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him. And no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in meat holes. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I'm with you, brother. Until the end.
Gonna get interesting. I also presume with this I gotta be getting fairly close to the end story of the main story. I don't have the DLC pack at all. Season pass, whatever we're gonna call it. Don't have any of that.
A white rage stands in our way.
Keep moving forward!
Do you know the way?
As I know my own mind!
like swords through straw! Do not worry!
To perish on a lonely fjord would be the shame of our clan!
Ha! That we would!
Keep going forward. Can't go too much farther.
Yes! Yes, this feels familiar! Eivor! We will press on! The rest of you...
Need to row our way up.
My bad. I mean, putting a cloak up definitely seems fitting for this kind of weather. So we're going way up there.
Follow me! Into this kingdom of snow!
Sigurd! Can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin! Revel in this, Eivor! We walk the footpath of the gods!
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow?
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With a ship, where we have meat and food to warm us?
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will not seek or find you! We must go to them!
We would be poor company, with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor. Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch.
It's about to get interesting. Hi, random bird just flying in snow. If that's fine.
Ah, it's as bitter cold as wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady! It should not be far now!
Hey bird, how you flying? It's very windy and very cold.
It must be near! I know the shape of these rocks! Yes! We are close!
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
There. That frozen lake. This must be it.
And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There! The cave! Within hides the sacred gate.
Sacred gate inside, chat. Crazy brother or true vision? Two ravens just sitting outside, Hunin and Munin. Odin is watching.
The ice looks fragile. Can you clear it?
You're welcome. I'll just put that in my pocket. It's totally hidden under my cloak, you know.
My heart races. This is it.
Gods. This door. Have you seen this before?
Well, I didn't doubt him that we'd come to see this door, but what lies beyond? And why is this here?
The space above. The Saga stone sat there, did it not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svachoi nokvat uns membro trurvondi kvorde. Solas vras gnokadide. Huchas reisderae.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
I told you, Eivor. My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Gods. What is this place?
I also could have technically learned this from that other guy, that assassin guy. They are all over. But I don't doubt his visions, but I want to know what's going on. Is this the ending with a twist? Have I been going about this the whole wrong way? My brother's stupid crazy,
This
and
blade will lead
well,
us onward.
he is following the gods, perhaps.
Hoerasi.
This is fucking ancient technology, man.
Sigurd, I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
Trust this place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
This vessel, was it crafted by dwarves?
Where did my brother go?
So deep and humming with magic.
There, the old tree, the tree of life.
What is this?
See how proudly she sits, how beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together.
The Skalds would cry to behold such a sight.
And there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's Great Hall.
Things are super zoomed out so we can get in. Oh, there we go.
There. Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
I have never seen something so grand.
This shrine is ours. It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
Still kind of want to know, like, is this actually his vision from the gods, or was he told by the other guy? Still, how does this exist? Don't be one of those, I'm dreaming this whole scene. Very sharp pointy things all pointing right to here. And a door with some sort of glowy orb.
Yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by the sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
What lies beyond all this? Where does this lead?
Take your place at the center there, and you will see.
You're gonna be in the center there too, right? You go first.
Sigurd! Hill you give us, a guest has come.
Bright light. What did I just say?
What is this place?
This better be part of the whole thing. I will get upset if I was dreaming. It's not the longhouse in England, that's for sure. Is this Valhalla?
Lead us to glory, Javi.
Can I go inside these doors? No. Can I run? No.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Sit and sit. I don't want to sit. I want to figure out what's going on here. Is this Valhalla? Is this some... Hold on. Okay. Okay.
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome.
Are you Valka's mother? Swala?
You have a keen eye, Wolfgist.
After all this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here.
He's
and
got his
sing a
arm
victory
back.
song.
Sigurd, what is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vigor as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
The battle horn blows! Come, Tyr!
To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
To the battlefield, where we fight each other, kill each other, and wake again to feast.
The strength I have!
Am I just literally supposed to fight anyone? How about you?
Finished!
hacking through people.
Come, fight me!
Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to fight my brother, aren't I?
Look at me! Over here! Look at me!
He's gonna make me fight him.
Sigurd, this place is incredible! Enough with those sword flies! You and I must fight! The battle we never had! And hold nothing back, for here we need not fear a thing. Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla!
At last, I share the din of infinite battle with the true trollers!
You will taste the feel of iron.
Weakling.
Brother! Worry not, Eivor. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day's done!
What just happened?
The day is done. We all awaken again to feast in the hall. This is truly Valhalla.
The Havi returns to lead us to victory. Lead us to glory, Havi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Again has his arm back, yep.
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
To the battlefield again. This is gonna repeat a few times, and something's gonna happen, chat. I'm expecting it. Can I talk to you? No? You have something to do with it, don't you? I'm a little worried about you. Going to have to fight my brother again, aren't I? He's holding his arm.
Big to the marrow's bed.
Again, you've lost your arm.
And again it will...
Something's not right.
Father, is that you?
Thank you for blinding me and the viewers many times. Ragnar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Flashbang. We are doing well here.
That cannot have been my father.
How are you? Fuck, that woke me up, right? Jeez, it's like the third time they've blinded us. We are apparently in Valhalla. I think we're very close to the end of the main story here. Don't spoil anything if you've gotten this far. I'm experiencing this for the first time.
The Havi returns to lead us to victory.
It's gonna happen this time.
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Farmingstram?
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It's quite late to be doing a Farmingstram.
Something.
Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you?
My father, Baron. Have you seen him in
The story has been amazing.
Should he be here?
No, he died a coward.
Yeah.
Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I've seen him.
Yeah. Technically, my father
Cast
died a coward.
aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
I'm not sure of this place. Something's not right. Is this the true Valhalla?
Where are you? Show yourself.
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
We're gonna go up front, and I mean, this is apparently going towards finding my father.
Great warriors. Have you seen Baron? Who? Baron. My father.
Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow never comes.
Apparently, you don't want to answer. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller?
Baron? Father?
Runs out to battle again. I have to walk.
Where is he?
It's pretty big. He had a shield. Brother's chilling there. He's once again lost his arm. I doubt he's actually in all these NPCs. No. No. Game's like, go talk to your brother. He's lost his arm again.
Ha! Next time I lose this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of his injuries?
Never.
There he is again. In the background.
Wait. Father?
Oh! Oh! Flashbang. Oh, that was brutal. Right in the eye. My eye. My eye. And then I wake again. This is not truly Valhalla, is it?
Eivor, you have a guest.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense. I brought you someone. Look.
My Eivor, there you are. What a warrior you have made of yourself. I am overfilled with pride.
How did you find your way here?
You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united?
We fought, father, but you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned.
Something's not right.
Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you. I have power here, and I can do as I please. You wished to see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you, and his clan.
No. He...
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come. Battle beckons.
You're right, chat. This isn't right.
How is all this possible?
How is it possible, indeed? What's going on? We're being controlled by some sort of ancient technology. We're basically like in the Matrix right now. It's a simulation. You play a key in this. You know things. You're like the architect or something.
How were the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No. That cannot be true. None of this feels right.
Do not despair, Eivor. Look. Your friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
It's all just manufactured. It's not real.
They are not real. This place is an lie.
This place can be whatever you wish it to be, Eivor.
I do not want it. Not like this.
You would resign yourself to an empty death?
The ecstasy I feel here is an illusion. I would sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal, not like out there.
But this whole
You want
thing
this?
is betrayal.
To live inside a lie.
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief.
You're the old lady that was on the other one,
To
probably.
my dear Volka, and came here.
I wish you well, Svala. But this is not for me. I must find Sigurd.
Chat, I'll bet you one biddy he's lost his arm again. Now that we're on to things, like, it's gonna change. Where is Sigurd? Where has he gone? Sigurd the Armless, where have you gone, brother? Wasn't there a moment ago. But yes, once again, it does seem he's lost his arm.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now, and return to England with me. Our people need us.
No, I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful, capable, a god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
Then I'm leaving on my own.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here, you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day the same empty war, the same hollow victory, spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass. You have known real battle, real glory, but this is not it. You know this. I know you do. Brother, it is time to leave.
Am I destined to follow you everywhere? Till the end of my life? All right. We go.
No, you stay. I do not give you leave to go.
Here we go, chat. Here we go. What is going on with...
Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find. Walk with me.
Why has my face changed?
I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor. Your reputation is a song warriors will sing forever.
My weapons have changed, my armor has changed, everything has changed.
You are the wolf-kissed one, who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back. You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red.
Is this like an overview of my gameplay?
You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still, you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it. Stand aside. My people need me. I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed. You gave me nothing. It was all me. Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe. You were a fly buzzing in my ear. How dare you deny me? Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods.
Jesus!
Do not diminish yourself. Your corpse hall is nothing but a dream. Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories? Then I'm done with dreaming.
Damn it! Damn it! I got a bad start. I'm also not using my preferred weapon. think I'm actually getting hits on him, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, dudes. I'm apparently dueling Odin. How long's this going, chat? What's going on? Can I go towards Sigurd? Can I escape? Nope.
You are mine. Do not turn away.
Okay, I had to try it. This has got to come to an end, right? I can't hit him normally, typically. Nightwolf with a raid of 3 million jillion people. Everyone, welcome in. I am RebelTech TV, and we are currently just you know, casually fighting Odin apparently right now. Welcome in. Great time to pop in because I have no freaking clue what's going on. Thank you, hon, for that shout out. I figured you were lurking away. Love you much. Waifu beat me to it. She quick. Nightwolf, welcome in. I know you were playing Rocket League, right? Yeah, Rocket League. You're a bamf at the Rocket League. Oh, I went too far apparently.
Place is here with me.
Jesus. Not Jesus, Odin. Something's gotta happen here soon, right? Like either he kills me or I kill him, right? This is a standoff at the moment. What happens, chat? Am I doing something wrong? Am I not triggering something? I'm trying. He doesn't even have a health meter. I mean, he is Odin. Is he the real Odin, though? I mean, I could frankly do this all frickin' day, but I'd rather not. Something's gotta break here, chat. There, you hit me one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Am I glowing more? Is it a good thing? I don't know. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to try and run away from Odin one more time. He's going to do this.
Do not flee your destiny.
But what is the point of this battle? Like, literally, what am I supposed to do? What's going on? I'm just kind of endlessly kicking your butt, and you keep zapping away and coming back. Like, where's the end? Something has to happen, chat. Something has to happen. Fortunately, no, I can't.
You are a leader, Mainheadia. Fight upon my command.
You do have a good point, though. Perhaps I'll just keep trying, and maybe I'll get a little closer. I bet you I will. I bet you that's it. That's gonna be it. Oh. Wolf. I think I needed that. I think I needed that. Maybe I will be able to eventually. I'm gonna keep working my way that way.
Why do you flee from the truth?
I mean, I knew the door was there. Okay. I gotta bring him this way, maybe. Come on. Come on, Odin.
Do not flee your destiny.
I gotta bring him over this way more. Come on. You might be onto something. It's literally the only option. I think I gotta get him fighting though. No! I have a goal to work towards here. He's not just gonna let me go. I've gotta get him closer. Come on. Come on, get over here. Come on. Come on. Bitch.
You are a leader of Ainhead. Fight upon my command.
I think I know. Okay, new strategy. Yes. Bad. I need him to go that way. No, not that way. Bad. Good. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Bad. Good. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Bad. Smarter. Bad. Oh, okay. Odin has control over your axe. World map is unavailable. Surely it's not going to let me swap, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Raven Clan, all the basics. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's all normal. Ow! Bitch. Wait, Envy's there.
Your place is here with me.
Okay, chat, we struggling. We struggling. It's cool. Damn that spear. I need to get myself over that way. happening very quickly. Either that, or this is a losing battle no matter what. I don't know. I mean, that actually helped me, so thank you. Wrong way! Get your butt back the other way. Gunnar. More of my friends are appearing. This is kind of a really bad fight. Doesn't really explain what you're supposed to do. Not gonna make it.
Why do you flee from the truth?
God damn that spear. I shall once again perish. Strike me down. Come on. At this point, actually, yes, I would like help. I'm literally aimlessly fighting Odin. I don't know what's going on. Every time I fall, one more of my friends shows up. There's no direction for this fight. So with spoiling as little as possible, just tell me what to do, please. Pause the game and open the inventory tab. Place the cursor over the weapon icon. Double click the weapon. Oh my god. Pause the game. Open the inventory tab. Place the cursor over the double click the weapon icon to unequip it. Fist icon will appear instead. Instead of fighting, I'll run towards Sigurd.
What are you doing? Take up your axe. Wield like a true warrior.
Oh my god.
Your place. Take up your axe. Coward of cowards! Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble armed thrall!
I saw how the fight was going. Yeah, nowhere. The fight was going nowhere.
Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need?
You are not the true Odin.
Everything else. No!
Odin is not like that. Thank you for the flash grenade again, game. No, Wolf, I really do appreciate that, because it really was going nowhere. It even said, like, hey, Odin has power, you know, a hold of your axe, you know.
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the hanged one awakes. Feet upon the ground.
Hi, Vasm. How did I expect you?
Be careful! Vasm? What is this?
Come closer, Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Vasm.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Sometimes the things you see in the shadows are more than just shadows.
My destiny will
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in.
broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him.
Hope you've enjoyed your time here so far, and me
Come
struggle
save
bussin'.
the crippled prince of dead ravens.
Are you hurt? It is nothing. Go. Kill that background.
You put your faith in him. I never fully trusted Vasm. He's kind of like a master assassin.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Vasm.
Really needed.
Forgiveness is
Oh, good shot. Okay, I did not expect you to be that agile.
Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Okay, dude, sneaky. No, fuck, you weren't even close to me.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you.
You're a bitch. You are a real bitch. Okay. You are not gonna be super easy. Let's regain our health a bit. Regain our health a bit. Can I climb up this? Nope. Wasn't even close to me! Fight me like a fucking man, you douchebag.
What does battle serve? Let us speak.
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
Let's get some health. Little prick go.
Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course. Yeah.
He really is being cheap.
My son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense.
I can't target him?
Drunk. If you are resigned to this, so be it. Is this what you wanted?
I want you to suffer.
He's fucking agile.
When I have finished, will be a sack of blood and shattered bones, and my conscience will be clear.
Whitney! Whitney with the 1 year! Whitney, welcome in. I want a stun attack. I want to chop his freaking head off at this point. Well, I may need to stun him. Whitney, welcome in. 12 months, 1 year. I gotta get that stun attack, I'm sure. I'm sure it's part of this. Back.
You will not die in peace. You will never see your home or your people again.
There we go. Oh, well.
Damn!
Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go, Chad. There we go. Come on, Chad. Come on.
Let's make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Of course we will, you fucking cheap piece of shit.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here!
I really wanted to eat that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Be on your guard, Sigurd!
Shortcut, I guess so. Refill some of my rations, thank you, game. Where am I going? Where am I going? No, seriously, where am I going?
Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you!
At least got one more of those, chat.
Oathbreaker! You die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the
Thanks
wrong
everyone for
side.
being here.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
Come.
You are indeed.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
Will you not die?
Not here. Not by your hand.
I will leave you here to die, like a rotting fruit on a dying tree. You died once, you will again.
Try and pop him a tab after the kid's asleep. Loves you. Thank you for being here, Whitney. Go take care of the young Skywalker. Do it, 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 do it. Do it.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd!
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
It does. But in darkness.
Good. Bastard. For how long had Basim been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess. Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Say
I've
it.
been stabbed.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment.
I'm not sure I have a moment. I think I've been stabbed, and I think I'm going to die. Hopefully I'm not... I don't look like I'm bleeding, but...
That man's anger, his rage, it had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
Yes. It has the Ragnar sons.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Paid no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It is a long
He is,
journey,
yes.
and I am
Well, he
not well.
was.
Home. Eivor.
It's actually Ivar.
On our
Ivar the
journey,
Boneless.
I had much time to
Uber.
think. The ecstasies and the agonies.
Uber
of
ain't gonna
friendship.
pay. Uber ain't gonna pay. No, that actually,
I'm not
the
the man
Ragnar
I
sons
was.
are in this game.
My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short.
They were legit
You must leave us
Vikings in past times, so.
Do you mean this?
Let's
When
have a
Dad
gaga.
called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right. And I honored that.
I recall our days in Osenefordshire, our search for the Saka Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And I remember and admire the way you guided us from Norway to England. You kept my anger in check, my ambitions focused.
It was a trying time.
In all my days away, in my fog of confusion, you have shown great wisdom, strength, and leadership. Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
have a stormy look.
Years ago, before we left for England, I saw a vision. A vision that foretold the betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England, of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother...
This will be the first game of
make it
Assassin's
right.
Creed that I
We
have
cannot
finished.
unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
100%. Damn. Complete the prophecy storyline. Are we coming out of the Animus now? Oh boy. That is a commitment, 100% on Assassin's Creed games.
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond, what about him?
Game is huge.
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like a, I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It would be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No, no, no. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Black
Thanks,
Flag
Max.
again. Everyone seems to like Black Flag. That was a really good one. Do I really have... Don't make me complete the game as the normal character. It's the only thing bad about Assassin's Creed games. The whole Animus and the real world thing. I just want to play as the Viking. Don't like Black Flag. Stuff's just floating there. pack the staff away. Put me back in. Put me back in, Chief.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there. And come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
It's not gonna let me enter.
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
It's a great pirate game. Aren't they coming out with a new pirate game? I think I've seen tidbits of a new pirate-themed game in development.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
By the way, it's not a staff, it's a spear.
Zawahoy nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solos fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz desderehaz. Zohumsi. I'm in.
And remember, do not cut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates must still protect the Earth.
I hear you.
People poo-poo AC Unity.
The elevator still
Born in
works.
France.
That's 75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's going to go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
Now I realize I would have seen this through Eivor's eyes, but seeing this with your own eyes, I mean, come on. Something like this existed? This is like hardcore, truly like ancient technology. Like, this is way more advanced than...
There you are. You're working overtime.
Bridge
Must
is
have
out.
collapsed when the ice melted.
Only one way to find out, chat.
Whoa! Steady. A pool of water from all that melted ice.
true path to get across. I don't know this character's abilities of parkourness. This? No. I'm going to have to dive. I presume. I'm just gonna assume I have breath, so... Crowd density was crazy.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
There is no down. Water makes it difficult, man. Anyone up for some casual parkour to save the world? Bad time to mention heights are terrifying. I mean, I can handle heights, but you know, this shit is just different level. Yeah, just did that, chat, you know. Not a problem. I'm like super fucking woman over here crying out loud.
Why would anyone want to end their life here, unless they felt it was just beginning?
So there he is. He's just been chilling there.
Basim, after 1,000 years, you're not looking so well.
Move. Move.
It's
Move.
just like the Animus.
Move.
It's just like the Animus.
Oh, I'm purposely going in, okay.
This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
unstable, though, obviously. So kind of, yeah. Like,
something feels off.
Really? Everything's floating in the air and glitching out, and can I walk through the glitch stuff?
What is this? Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
Phasm.
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last. We rest.
I
Is
can
that it?
tell you shit's getting weird.
Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
The constructor? The architect? Like how my shoes kind of squeak, don't they, chat?
Layla. Hello.
The reader.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these.
What is this,
searching
the
for a
Mass
way
Effect
to
3
finish
ending?
everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course.
Fuck! Alright. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. To the people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
Game, stop flashbanging us. Blank white screen.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
No. You're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
Thanks for stopping by, Nightwolf. Have a good one, bud.
It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
Can I just end it here?
A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
Should I be focusing? It said focus.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
What is going on? Hate how long this game takes to load on the old Xbox. It's loading, right? Good and jittery too. There we go. More loading.
Steady, Eivor.
Eivor, Sigurd,
Toby.
welcome home.
You missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor! Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
I...
I'm not crazy. easy right now. Don't worry.
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean's steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We beat and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gazed upon the dead. The voice resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty hall. For we who fight, for we who fall.
A new letter.
Does it just keep going? Did I beat it? Is there credits? I must have to finish something, right? An axe. And there's a bow. Didn't want the box. I have a lot of letters. I haven't gone through the mail in a while. Maybe I should have checked the mail more. Hunter Barrow. Okay, but Did I beat the main story? This one. Okay. That's 101. And that starts out 115. Socket. Put that there. Elite damage. I think it only does. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Oh, can't do that. Nope, can't do that. Well, I'm just gonna do that for now then. Fine, fine. Jeez. What about my bow? Each successive range hit temporarily increases ability range up to 4 times. Does pretty much the exact same damage. Increase range damage when hitting weak points. Each successive range hit temporarily increases ability damage up to 4 times. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. But quite legit, like, what now? Tell me your secrets.
Sigurd, Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Do not be. We adore one another dearly. But our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her. And though we have tried to settle our differences, find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both. And for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Okay.
Good to see you, darling.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So there was one thing. This one? 340!
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Well, I'm pledging to it. I'll be doing that, chat. It's gonna be a hard one.
I will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
That one's gonna be rough, chat. We're 225. I'm gonna need to bulk up. Oh, do you want to talk to me too?
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. The yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Well, that's a bit ominous. What do you want? Nothing? Okay. Yeah. So, technically, no, I haven't beaten the game. I mean, there's DLCs and all that to still do as well, but, I'm probably going to want to bulk up by doing other things. I should probably do some of these, like, raids and stuff. That's just gonna have to wait for another stream, chat, because I'm gonna have to call it quits here. We've done a little over 3 hours, thankfully. I've seen some shit. I've learned some shit. Honestly, I'm a touch confused right now. And a little upset. Do we have anyone alive? Of course, we shall return the favor. Where do I need to go? I need you. Oh, hello myself. I'm looking at myself. Get rid of that. Go over here. Alright. Chat. You've been amazing. We are, of course, going to pass you back over to Ragnar the Beardless. Big supporter of mine. I pretty much always watch his stuff, so, let's get a VT and promo in chat. We have not done that tonight. You know these streams cannot be made possible without Vandal Threads. On the way out, we are going to watch the outro video. Go give the website a check out. Check out the Retribution collection, like hardcore. Check it out. It's amazing. Maybe get me one too, you know, send one my way, you know. I'll pick one up eventually, but chat, you've been amazing. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get the outro going and set up our raid. Thank you for being here. Go give Mr. Ragnar some love. He deserves every little bit of it. Let's see, hold on. I should, you know, bring us back out so you can see the VT and the promo and all the stuff and the things and the amazingness. Thank you, chat, for being here. Let's get that outro going, and I will see you on the next stream. Later.